Hi, let's talk a little bit about routine. The reason it's important, some people might think, oh, I'm just going to meditate when I need to and that kind of a thing. Trust me, you need to meditate, okay? All the time. And so, why? Um, every day at a certain time, your body craves, let's say, lunch or dinner or breakfast, right? There's a certain time when you start to feel that it's time to go to sleep. You have a routine. You've got like a clock in your mind that expects certain things to happen. Until you're able to figure out, until you're able to get your meditation on that clock, it's never going to be stable. It's always going to be a little bit harder to meditate. It's going to be harder. It's going to be easier to do other things. And meditation's not even going to feel like something you want to do. So to give your meditation a chance, it's very important to schedule in, to create the space in your time schedule, to create the space in your life to support that practice. And so what that might look like is meditating first thing in the morning after you wake up, before you eat breakfast, somewhere in there. Sometimes it's good for people that they have different experiences. One person closes their eyes to meditate and falls asleep. Another one closes their eyes to meditate and gets anxious. We'll talk more about that later. But some basic suggestions to get you started right away would be experiment now, but try to find a time in your life where you can fit in your 10 or 15 minutes. If you do walking or some kind of calm exercise in the mornings, then meditate right after. Meditate before meals instead of after. It's great if you can meditate in times when your environment is less noisy, meaning not just the sounds that you hear, but even the consciousness of your environment is more relaxed. I find that sometimes I'll just wake up in the middle of the night, maybe it's 2 or 3, 4 in the morning. I find that my meditations are best when I do them at that time, and I think it's because there's just the general energy environment is just calm. Or maybe it's me, maybe I'm just calmer. But first thing in the morning, right before dinner, right before bed, experiment and find your slot to make that meditation happen. Also, create a space to meditate in. And so it's sort of like making the space on the material plane. Give it the respect. You have a place to eat dinner. You have a place to sleep. You have a place to bathe. Have a place to meditate. Dedicate a spot to meditation where you have however you like to sit, and you can sit with a tall spine. And just give it some energy right now, and you'll be much more successful at creating a daily practice. And your mind starts to actually expect to meditate just like it does to have a meal. And it will feel weird after a while if you skip your meditation. That's a good place to be. It's a good habit, and it will help you get the benefits out of this class. Good luck.